Welcome to day 2 of our January Challenge 2019, and we are working on Lauren Scott's more straightforward version of Pure Imagination. So yesterday we learnt and today we're going to learn which is going to lead us in to the next phrase. Okay, so our new section today starts with a C and an E, much like it did yesterday, but this time I'm doing it with 3 and 2 because my thumb is going to go on a G. So it's a nice triad shape in that right hand. And I go 3, 2, and then I pop the 2 back on and play a nice little chord there, the E and the G. Okay, just try that together after 2. So you've got the C triad on, 1, 2. Lovely. Then you take that chord you've just done, move it up 1, so your finger 2's on the black. So you've got an F and an A. Go up 1 again, and then leap or hop back to the original chord, the E and the G. Okay, so putting that together, we have the C triad shape. We go C, E, E and G, up 1, back to E and G. If we try that together after 2, with your C triad on, 1, 2. Keep moving up 1, and again, hop. That's it, super, okay. Now the left hand underneath this is doing the same chords it did yesterday in the same shape. So we go down to an F triad, and again we play F, A, C. And we try and play that really well, bending our fingers in and our thumb over the top, okay? So we have F, A, C, and just like yesterday, we open up so that 2 and 3 are going to go either side of our red, which is vibrating, so watch for any buzz, and our thumb is going onto the A up here, which is the middle of your 3 clears in a row between your black and your red. But we're not playing it as a chord, we'll go B, D, A. So that's exactly the same as yesterday, even though the melody line has changed. Our harmony, our accompaniment in our left hand has remained the same. So I'll play that for you, hands together. Maybe you could just do your left hand with this. So you're going to get your F triad ready down there. If you are joining in with the top, I've got my C triad on here, but I'm happy for you to just play the left. And again, it lands having done the C and the E, and then it's going to land as I play this chord. So here we go. 1, 2. Moving up. Okay, so you can see how it's the same movement that it was yesterday. So if you want to try that hands together, your right hand was C, E, G. You play the C, the E, you put your 2 back on, you move that pattern up 1 and hop back down. Just moving with fingers 1 and 2 there. And notice how I snap them all the way in so that they can then just bounce straight back out because they've landed somewhere, they've got somewhere to come out from. Okay, putting that together then. So I've got 2 triad shapes on. I've got my right hand on a C triad shape and my left hand on an F triad shape. Then it's just knowing what you're playing where. Okay, so after I count in of 2, 1, 2. That's it. And the trick is not to panic about where's that left hand's going next. Just gracefully breathe, keep breathing, and just let it move and get comfortable with that move. It's from there to there. And you might practice that. You might just get your F triad placed, give it a little squeeze, and then without actually playing it, just move to the other shape, the B, D, A. Give that a little squeeze, and then you might go back and just practice that move so that you're training your left hand up that after it's played this, this is where it's going next. Okay? Carrying on with the top hand, so you've played. You then move that down 1, so your thumb's on the black, still doing these thirds, this shape where you've got a gap in the middle. And then down 1 again. And then I'm going to be on D and E, and I'm going to oscillate like I did yesterday up here on this D and E. And I'm going to go and D to B. So it's actually exactly the same pattern we did up here. Just doesn't have the same lead in, okay? So just to do that newest bit, I've gone, so then I go down one and again, and then I leave my thumb where it was and I bring my finger 2 in so that I'm doing D, E, and then I can place 2 and 3. And again, they're all snapping really nicely into the hand to make a really strong sound, okay? So do you want to try that with me? Just the right hand from the beginning of today. So we have the 3, 2, 1, C, E, G, okay? This is leading us into this 5th full bar. It may be marked as bar 6 on your part. It's just the way that the computer lays it out, but going into there, okay? 1, 2. Done, okay? The left hand underneath that last part is just playing the F sharp to the G. Now we've done this F sharp to the G yesterday. We just precursored it with an E down here, but we're not having that down there. We've just got an F sharp as a minim and then the G. Okay, so we get those nicely placed with 2 and 1, and we make sure we bend that finger 2 all the way in, and then our thumb bends nicely over the top. And that F sharp and the G lands with our oscillating part in the top hand. Okay, so that the G will land with your D, which is heading to the B in the top hand. And if you just place those on, so you have your thumb on the G in the bass and your right hand on the D and the B, you can see that you're actually making between your 2 hands a G triad. Okay, so that really sits really nicely as a lovely chord. Okay, so if we put all of that section together, I know I haven't done the gliss at the end yet, we'll do that in a moment. So my right hand is on the C triad shape, my left hand is going to come in on the F triad shape, and I will give a count of 2 in. 1, 2. Okay, well done. Don't worry if you only managed one hand or the other there. There's the play along videos where we'll slow it right down and you can join in again there. To finish then, there's a glissando. Now it starts on a high note. It actually starts all the way up on a high E, which will be right near your ear. But you'll notice it says left hand. So the left hand comes up with its thumb, because we're doing a downward glissando. It does a lovely gliss down there. And our right hand is going to get ready with finger 4 on middle C. This is actually going to be the start of the tune coming in again. But for now, we'll just get there ready with that 4, and we're going to do the glissando down. And we need to try and end it on that C. Okay, and it's a soft gliss. It doesn't need to be really forceful. It's very gentle, leading down. So I'm doing it very softly. Okay. And although I talk about that leading us into what's coming next, we wouldn't be able to place anything else while we're waiting for our gliss to come down anyway. So that's perfect practice to there. Okay, one last go then, putting that glissando on the end. So it's going from and being ready to leap up here. So that might be a move that you practice with your left hand, having the F and the G on, playing the F sharp to the G and getting your E ready up here and going all the way up to there. Okay, now you might decide whether or not it matters to you how pristinely your glissando starts, or whether it's just going to be somewhere up here, or whether you want to make sure that you've actually landed on that E, in which case you need to kind of be able to have a look at it perhaps, or to be able to learn exactly where that shape is, being able to leap straight to it. That's, yeah, going straight to that E. Okay, so putting that all together for today, we'll just do the day 2 one in the play along. I'll put it on the end of day 1 as well for you. So this is going from today's learning the C triad in your right hand, F triad in the left. Here is our count in. Ready? 1, 2. Well done. And that glissando kind of goes over 2 beats. Boom. So that our C with our right hand lands firmly on that 3rd beat, leading us into what's coming next. Okay, well done.